friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Victoria. We're gonna be testing out the Ordinary primers. I'm so stoked. I've actually already tested this one out, and I'm gonna link the video of me trying this out in here, of course, too, so you can see how this one goes. Today we're gonna be doing the High Adherence primer from the Ordinary. This one is only $4.90, and this one, which is the High Spreadability, was only $7.90. I don't know why they put the 90 at the end, but I'm not complaining. That is such a good price. Oh my goodness. So we're gonna test this out with the Anastasia foundation. So let's open her up. Different packaging. I should open the other one too, so you guys can see that one. We already tested this one. I was so intrigued by this because I think the ones where they drip out of the tube is so fascinating, and that's what this one does. She like drip, yeah. I think that one is so cool, but you'll see how that one performed in just a little bit. First thoughts on this primer. It's super silky, a tiny bit tacky. I don't know how well it's gonna cover up my pores. This one is supposed to be pore blurring, so we'll see about that. I do have pretty big pores, so they need a lot of coverage. I can just smell the silicone in it. As soon as I opened it, I was like, oh my goodness, you can just tell that it's a silicone primer. It reminds me a lot of the Smashbox Photo Finish primer. This one is supposed to be smoothing and super lightweight. For sure, super lightweight. It's so soft feeling. It just says, like, there honestly wasn't that much of a difference between the two primers, but this one says that it has high flexibility silicones. So I don't know how that's gonna work, but I'm gonna use my Milk foundation to go with it. I am loving their new Flex foundation stick. Okay, so quick little note. Oh my goodness. It is slipping and sliding all over the place. I am so frustrated. Like, up close, you might be able to see, like, it's just patchy, like, especially in that area, like around my nose, like it's already starting to get patchy. I sprayed my face with Urban Decay and was drying it with this eyeshadow palette, and I accidentally swiped my face like really lightly, and it took out like a chunk of makeup right here. So I don't know, I'm kind of upset because I already set everything, and before that even it was slipping and sliding, and after I set it, it was slipping and sliding, and so I don't feel like that primer is going to be the one for me. I'm still wanting to test out the other one. I still kind of want to test this one with different foundation, but so far I'm not really loving that. It doesn't make me feel like my makeup's going to last very long today. Honestly, the primer, when I first put it on, felt super nice. It was very slick, and then when I put my Milk foundation on top of it, as soon as I started blending it out, it just did not feel the same. I could notice an immediate difference. It was sliding all over the place. When I set it with powder, still, like, I can tell it just looks a little bit splotchy, so that to me, that really just disappointed me. We'll see how it goes throughout the day, see how the other one goes. There's so many questions. I guess we'll just have to wait to find out. Today we're gonna be focusing on this one. It is currently 2:45. I'm gonna be up late tonight. Taylor Swift's album should probably be out by now, but I'm gonna be up late waiting for that. This one doesn't smell like anything, if you were curious, if you smell things too. Ooh, this one is like a creamy, ooh, I have a feeling I might like this one better. I should have put my hair back to start. I'm just gonna mix this with my fingers, just warm it up a little bit, and then we're gonna press it in. Ooh, oh, this one has tackiness. Stop it. If this is a good primer for only $4.90, my bank account won't be in trouble. It's making my face so red. Okay. It does have like a slimy, kind of that silicone-y feel to it, which I'm pretty sure it does still have. Yes, it is a silicone primer, so I mean that makes sense, but it still has just a little bit of stickiness. Usually I would put on the Tarte smoothing primer after this step. I'm gonna do that on one side of my face. The other half, I'm gonna let that be completely the Ordinary, so we can see the difference and see how blurring this one actually is. Okay, I gave in and I put the hair up. I just cannot stand hair in my face when I'm doing my makeup. So just on my right side, we're gonna put the smoothing primer. Just like to go a little bit on my finger and just push that in. I have such big pores. It is honestly so challenging to get rid of them. They drive me crazy. Definitely one of my biggest frustrations. I'm gonna use our beauty blender with her today and just gonna go right in. And while I'm doing this, we're gonna learn a little bit about the primer. Oh, by the way, if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to give me a like and a subscribe. If you wanna see more new videos, I do post new ones every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 11. So this brand is cruelty-free. She is also gluten-free. There is no fragrance, which, oh, we found that out in the beginning, right? When we see it, that's why we smell it. To find out if it's true, no fragrance. It's supposed to be a mattifying primer, which I see like just a little bit of luminosity with it actually, but it must be, which maybe we should have done a different foundation because this is a luminous foundation, but it's fine. So what else is she supposed to do? She's supposed to save your bank account. We already knew that. $4.90 is insane. How can these be so inexpensive? It's just like, no complaints, but for real, that's so cool. Ooh, it's also supposed to be hydrating, which I actually really love. Being as I have oily skin, okay, we had to take a break for a second. My beautiful sister-in-law just got here and she brought some muffins. I'm so excited to eat these. So it also says that it's supposed to lengthen the hydration time. And fun fact, you can actually use this alone just as a hydrator instead of a primer, which I think is actually super fascinating. Maybe like a nice nighttime, not serum, but just like a hydration. My skin is actually really oily, so at night, I really like to add in all of those moisturizations. I love the Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream for nighttime, just so I can really give the oils back to my skin because I try to push them out as much as I can. During the day, I'm like, no, I don't want oily skin. So at night, I have to replace those. Otherwise, your skin will actually overproduce oil and then it just causes a monster. So at nighttime, usually, and sometimes during the day as well, I like to extra hydrate just so we can avoid getting too much. Okay, so I'm gonna go finish up the rest of my foundation, the rest of my makeup, and I will check back in with you guys in a little bit and see how this primer is holding up. I've been wearing this foundation for a few days now, so I kind of have an idea of how she's gonna work. So we'll see how the primer changes that, or if it changes that, if it makes it better, all the things. So I'll check back with you soon. Alright, so this is check-in number 1. This side is the side that doesn't have any of the tart, and this side has a little bit of it. I can definitely see my pores are a little bit more filled on that side than the other one, but overall I think that the foundation actually complements this primer super, super well. My skin isn't moved, which is awesome. He thinks it looks okay. Yeah, I'm liking it. I think it actually looks really good. So this one is definitely by far way better than the other one. I don't really like the other one very much from what you guys saw from the other videos. Okay, so this is our final check-in for the primer that we were using today by The Ordinary. For $4.90, I am just so mind blown, honestly, because I actually really, really love it. Like, I feel like my skin actually looks pretty good. Oils coming through for sure, like around my nose, for sure on my forehead, a little bit of pimples coming through as well. My pores aren't super, super crazy like normal, and this side was the tart and this side was not. I have something going on right here. I don't know if I just like scratched my face or if a pimple's coming through or what, but something's happening. Anyways, my skin actually, I feel really good. Like, I feel confident. I for sure need to powder up because I hate when the oils come in, but for wearing this, like as long as we've worn it, like 8 hours now, it has lasted so well. It's not patching up. I liked how it had a little bit of tackiness versus the other primer, but I am digging it. Let's talk primers. Of the two that we tried, this one, the Spreadability, this one, the Adherence, I loved the Adherence one. This one was more of like the milky thick texture versus this was more of like a serum, more runny. I did not like this one at all. It made my foundation smear all over the place. This was definitely not made for oily skin, so I don't recommend it. However, I always recommend that you test out these products too, because this is just my opinion. I did really love this one. It made my foundation look so good and it lasted all day long. I felt like it went on really smooth. It did an incredible job of blurring. Oh my goodness. It was so fantastic on my pores. I was like so impressed. I did have the Tarte on one side and then just this on the other side. It was incredible. I really, really love that aspect of it. If I were to use this on a day-to-day, I definitely would use that in the center of my face and then something more hydrating on the outer sides of my face. I like to kind of mix and match my primers a little bit. But oh my gosh, for $4.90, like stop it. You cannot get a better deal than that. I mean, maybe you can, but not with something from Sephora. Oh my goodness. So recommend this. I hope you get a chance to try this one and this one. Wow. I love good deals. Thank you for testing this out with me, you guys. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell. I post new videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 11 a.m. So I hope you get a chance to be there. So hopefully I will see you back again soon. Mwah.